Hi everyone, it's Nicole, and this is page 14 for the Calvinball challenge. And so this is the 14 kit that I've put together, and I've been really good at following the order that I've put them together. This is some pattern papers. I think it's Maggie Holmes, the new Maggie Holmes maybe? I don't remember. But when I put the page kits together, I kind of maybe it's Dear Lizzie. It was from a paper pad. Now, I was getting kind of tired doing the same old, so I decided to take out my gesso, and I didn't even do the clear gesso. I did the white gesso, and I just wanted to put a little bit of sort of a dreamy effect into the background. So I just put the white gesso. I'm just spread it with my fingers so that it was unevenly spread. And then I got something new in my stash. They're from Shimmers, and they're called Aqua Hues, and they're watercolors. And this little one here was a free one that I got, and it's called Brick Short. And I might try to do a share about what I got. I haven't been getting a lot of scrapbooking related stuff. Almost nothing in the last couple of months. I've been getting more books than scrapbooking stuff. I'm really trying to use my stash, and I've been kind of getting into that whole reading mode lately, so I've been getting quite a few books. So you'll see a few book hauls on my YouTube channel too, and it's because a few people said that they're enjoying it because they're getting to see different books that they could read. Now I'm going to use the packaging technique. I just squirted some water onto that watercolor, and what I like is they're like a little block of watercolor. They're not wet. So you add water, and what I do is I leave the cover off until it dries, and then I put the color back on. Now the hues look different than this, so maybe I will do a little haul about my new watercolors because this was a free one. It's smaller than the other ones, so the ones that you get in the kits that you can put together, they're a little bigger. Now I just dip my brush in the little jar, and there's just a little bit of water there, and I'm also adding some splatters because I wanted a little bit more color. And again, I just wanted it to look like it was sort of dreamy because I'm doing a page about a hotel suite that we stayed in while we were traveling to Houston. We went 5 girls, and it was for Stampin' Up! Leadership, I believe it was. And it was in 2007, so I'm kind of going back. This year, it's all about using my older stash, and not just older stash, but if I'm buying something new, I need to use it and not stick it in my stash and not use it for a couple of years. So with this Calvinball, I've been really using up my new stash, which is awesome. I've put together 100. Well, I'm up to 62. My goal is I did put 100 paper kits together. Now I have to add the embellishments. And I'm now on vacation, but I'm also working on my March class. So I've kind of had to put sort of a on the whole putting the page kits together because I'm trying to finish my class up by next week. But I'll get back to it. I got enough put together with the embellishments and everything to do my March challenge for the Calvinball. So I'm good. I'm okay with what I got done. I think I got 60 pages done. And I probably have enough to go on my weekend getaway in April. But as soon as I can get my class done, I'm going to keep working on putting the page kits together. And my new class is going to be a double page spread. And I know a lot of people ask for more double page spreads. So the class is sort of my approach on what I take when I do a double page spread. And we're going to do 10 double page spreads. So really 20 layouts. So it's going to be a lot of fun. But back to this layout. So I used a 6x6 pattern paper. I only had put just a couple of patterns with this, and I'm going to use it to mount my photo. I printed 2 small photos on my Canon Selfie, about 2x3, and I put them one on top of the other. And then there was a floral that was from, I know which page this is from. This is from My Mind's Eye. Gorgeous. That's what it is. And then the 6x6, and that's all the embellishments. That's the chipboard, the large flower, and then I'm going to use an ampersand. Then I use some embellishments that I'm just kind of stacking up on the side of the flower. This page took me 33 minutes to put together. Super quick. That embellishment right there that I'm sticking down kind of did the layout, so I didn't have to do too much else to it. I added a little spot where I could do my journaling. I'm going to add a sticker that says Happy Thoughts. I use a sticker here that's kind of a paint swab swoosh, and I'm going to put a little potty girl that I'm trying. I used to love those, and I haven't been using them, so I'm trying to bring those back. So I think I started to say and I stopped, but this year is all about using my stash and maybe scrapping a little bit more of my older photos. Kind of going into my stash of pictures, I guess, and getting those scrapped. So I've gotten some pictures from Houston printed in Las Vegas and New Orleans, and I'm going to try and get those scrapped. And also a few more trips there. I'm going to have to go back and get a few more printed off. And then I did get some pictures printed from this past summer too that I haven't scrapped. So I'm going to try and also scrap some, newer photos, but I'm going to try to dive in to some old pictures too. So some older stash, some older pictures, and I'm going to try to bust my stash this year and get a lot of pictures scrapped. Now I went into that little container that I've put aside for this 100 page kits, and whatever leftover I have, I threw it in there. So I went in there to see if there was anything else I could use. There was some enamel dots, so I'm using that. I end up doing one more little cluster at the very top, which end up being like a little round tab and a little flower, a little chipboard that says cherish, and I end up putting a little heart and a little enamel dot. And then my title is just in style, because that hotel room was amazing. We had a little kitchenette, we had a little living area, and we had sort of the bed, which, I think in that room we were 3 of us, and then 2 other people stayed in another room. But we kind of hung out in this room because it was big and it was amazing. So we hung out in this room quite a bit. So I just want to kind of keep that memory. And that's it. The page is done. So if you're enjoying this series, if you wouldn't mind giving me a thumbs up. Thanks for watching. Bye.